The number of people who go to the emergency room after drinking energy drinks has doubled.
Last night, while we were coon hunting, we walked past a really big oak tree. Had a bunch of deer crap around the bottom of it. Tons of it. So, probably gonna go out, get something to eat, and we'll come back. And I'll probably walk up that holler, put my sticks and my platform up in a tree underneath that, over that oak tree with all the acorns. What are you gonna aim for?
The back of his mouth.
Oh, okay. Right there where his little smile crease is.
Yeah, that's it. Right at the corner of his mouth.
It actually fired.
It went.
What's next?
One's going like this, though, standing up.
Yeah.
One of Pappy's old quick loads with the round ball on the end of it.
Down the hatch. All right, let's shoot it.
There we go.
When she goes, you know. Tight.
Tighter the gooder.
Per se.
We got hit low too.
See how far that old ball went in there.
Nice. Who's next?
Oosh.
That's so dumb. Is it clicking yet? All right, you ready?
What am I talking about? Man, I probably totally missed because I didn't expect it to go off that easy.
No, you hit about where we did.
Yeah, you did it the scary way, bro.
Give us a quick rundown of what just happened.
Put the new sabot in here. You couldn't get it in there with the plastic cap on it, so we tried to use old patches. The patches stuck to the inside of the barrel. The sabot went past them, and so there's one patch under it, two patches over it now, and it's not falling out. So we're gonna try to shoot it out of there.
Nice knowing you, Hoagie.
Good Lord.
It worked.
It's a dang good shot, man. You're about an inch to the left of the corner of his mouth.
I believe I can kill one now.
Brody's up here on this ridge. Wish him some luck. Me and Hoagie's going back here to where I found the deer poop last night. He's going to pass me up. I'm going to go up there and hunt that giant oak tree. Here's the spot. There's the big oak tree. Drop pins all below it. A couple little rubs. Two big trails coming down each side of this drain. This is the tree I'm in. It's about the size of a lady's basketball, but it is what it is. I'm going to get up the tree. Let's go. I mean, I took my time getting up here. And I just went high enough to get in the cover. On the back side of the tree, I'm only 12 feet off the ground. I like where I'm at. I've got this green stuff kind of all around me right now. Like a little blind. If they come into the oak tree, it's a chip shot. My only fear is one coming off this hill from behind me. That would be bad. And I don't want that to happen. But we'll see. was going. It's a whole lot thicker than what I was expecting it to be. But I got one drill on my right side that I passed coming in. Hopefully something comes by. I'm gonna settle in and waiting. Just did it. Oh man. I don't even know what to say. just kind of picked out this spot based off of the oak tree, the trails. And I knew that a lot of deer bed up in this holler. Other than that, I didn't really have any other motive to hunt this. There was a couple of small rubs leading up into here. The place we treat that coon is right up there out of sight, maybe another 80 yards or so. And based off of all that sign that I seen at the bottom of that oak tree, I thought, you know, it wouldn't hurt to throw a sit here, maybe to see if I could see. I was honestly just looking for a doe. I knew that there was a possibility that a buck could come through here like that. I heard something, I peeked over, and all I could see was rag just coming through. And I'm not even took time to look at him yet. But he's got little stickers coming off of his main beams. I think he's got one coming off of like a G3 or something like that. He's a good one. The thing has got kickers sticking off everywhere. I've killed one other deer that had some kickers like that, and not to that caliber. That's definitely one of the best bucks I've ever shot. Dadgone, man. I've never had my heart beat so hard in my stinking life. That deer right there is definitely, that deer specifically has got my heart beating harder than anything I've killed in a long time. I was hoping so bad that he would walk down this trail that's right in front of me, but instead of taking that trail, he comes off of it and he starts banging up a couple of trees on his way into me. And this thing, dude, this deer was like 8 yards away from me, and he was smelling. I know he was smelling me. I don't know if he was trying to determine that if I was still in here, because I know he smelled me from last night walking down that trail. He had to have, because me and Mike both walked up through there to see that coon, and he was coming down through, and he started acting a little leery when he got right here at 8 yards, and that thing was looking right at me. And I just closed my eyes, like kind of turned my head away, and I would peek every now and then to see if he was still looking. Finally, he looks away, and he turns, and when he turned, I drew, and he takes a couple steps away from me. He was quartered away, super heavy like that, and almost straight down. So the only shot I had was try to go in right at the spine and go up through, out his chest, through his heart. I checked the wind before I headed out just to make sure that I could hunt this spot and actually have, you know, my wind blowing away from where I thought the deer would come from. And it worked out perfect. I mean, my wind is pulling right down this holler, but when they get 8 yards away, they're gonna dab burn smell you unless that wind is whipping, which it's not. It's actually calmed down a lot this evening. You know what it's time for. So we got 10 up top, 1 on the bottom. It's time to make that another one. We'll make that a big one. That way I'll always know that was the buck. Man, I can't believe he was up on his feet that early this evening. It's 5:58. I think it's October 15th or 16th. Let's go, man. October lull my butt, dude. Let's go. Alright, I'm getting down to check this thing out, get my stuff down, and meet up with the guys after dark. Let's check this thing out up close and start counting. Loaded with kickers. So we'll start on this side. 1, 2, 3. Mike could count that? I don't know. And then right here we'll go 4, 5, 6, 7. On this side, 1 split G2, 2, 3. split G3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a 14-point buck if you don't count this nub. He doesn't have insane mass or size, like width or height to him, but all the kickers and there we go. All those kickers and the character that it has, man, it's just insane. That's one of the coolest bucks. One of the coolest bucks I've ever killed. One of the coolest bucks I've seen in person. I can't believe that happened, man. So just for perspective, I was in this tiny tree right here, and I shot him right here. Right there, boom, like that. Let's get an official range with the rangefinder and see exactly how far it was. All right, from where I'm standing up to the part of the tree that I was in is 7 yards. So yeah, 7 yards when you factor in the actual angle of it. Like I said, when I shot him, he was probably 8 yards from the bottom of the tree. I could almost spit on that tree that I was in. We did it, boys and girls. We did it. But yeah, pinned him right there. He goes down. And it was a pretty good shot. But whenever he dropped like that, I was afraid I didn't have enough penetration to actually get up to his heart like I wanted to with that shot. That was the only shot I was getting. Because when he was beelining to me, he stopped right there. He was looking up at me, and he was smelling me. He's throwing his nose, starting to wind me at point blank. The thing's about to blast off. I was like, man, this is one of the coolest bucks I've ever seen. He's winded me, and I'm not getting a shot at him. This is terrible. But when he turns around, I went ahead and drew, thinking I might get a shot when he starts to walk away. So he's standing here facing away from me, and he gets quartered just enough that I think I can pull the shot off. So what I do is I hold pretty much on the edge of his spine. It's the only shot I had. So, and I figured with a 75-pound bow and like a 510 grain arrow that I would get enough penetration to make it up to his heart. I don't think I did. I'm not for sure. So he goes down, and I tried to throw another arrow in him up here. But you can see all the trash that I was shooting through. I'm pretty sure that my second arrow hit something in between here and there. And it didn't hit him where I wanted it to. So instead of hitting him in the heart, it was a little bit higher. To where that arrow was higher, it just kind of skiffed him. And I was like, all right, this is stupid. I'm getting down and I'm ending this. I'm not going to sit here and watch him anymore. So I bolted down the tree. I didn't get this on camera because I wanted to get him out quick. I bolted down the tree, came around, and put one straight up through his chest into his heart and out the other side. I'm pretty sure he was going out from the initial shot, but I didn't want to take any chances and let him lay here, so I got down and just tried to get it done. Crazy. I'm fairly certain that Hoagie just sent one to the big acorn in the sky. If it wasn't him, it was a neighbor really close to where he is, because that was loud. She laid the souse on one.
I soused one.
No.
It's not?
No.
Is it a good one?
I think I counted 14.
Look at the pints. That's a big one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big doe.